Good morning, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Nez Porter at you. Because I'm up on the ladder, I'm not going to show you the whole entire thing that I'm doing because I'm working on the ladder. But I'm basically changing out a photocell. Now, what a photocell is it's what turns the light on and off from dusk to dawn. So this is what a photocell looks like right here. Has 3 wires, black, white, and a red. Now, the black wire always goes on the line side, just so you guys know. The negative, which is the white, is your neutral. They all tie in together. Now, the red wire goes on your load side. Now, those of you who don't know what load means, it means whatever is drawing the actual power itself. So the load is always like the light, a motor, whatever's drawing the current or amperage or consuming electricity. So what I'm doing now, I'm just screwing this bad boy in here. Just trying to do this one-handed. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because of safety reasons. So I am on the ladder about 40 feet up in the air. So I'm not going to, try to do too much while I'm up on the ladder. So, photocell is up. You always want to have it the highest point possible. Now, a lot of people tell you it's supposed to face, I think, north, I think it's southeast or something like that, or southwest. But I'm just replacing what was already there. I didn't have a chance to figure out the actual direction of the building where the most sun is supposed to shine, but there is a specific way you're supposed to direct those. I believe it's southeast, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I have to look that one up. So basically what we have here, we have black wire, which is right, let me grab the right one. This black wire is going to be your live side. Usually that's the last wire you connect because you don't want to be working with it while it's energized. So I'm going to try to, I'm going to see if I can pause this and then pick up after I tie these together. So just bear with me for 1 second, guys. See if this works out. Okay, guys. I just finished tying these in. I don't know if you've seen it, that light just went off because it just regulated with the sun. So this is my line, which is my positive hot wire. This is my my load, which is the switch wire, and this white one is my neutral. Now always make sure you don't see any of the wires sticking out of the wire and they run nice and tight. You don't want to see any copper sticking out of there. No strands or nothing. Now some people wrap them up with tape. You don't have to do it, but it is an added safety precaution. These should be on pretty tight, snug. Now they shouldn't fall off. If I put the tug on these and they fall off, then they're not secure properly. Just gonna give you a test. This light, I got it chained up there because it's a heavy light, and to show you how high I am off the ground is it's about 40 feet up in the air, maybe about 30 to 40. So if I cover this with my hand right here, this light should come on. So I got this covered. It reacts within 2 minutes. This does react. It's like a little bimetal that has to kind of contract for it to make the connection. So once it makes the connection, the light will come on. It's a pretty bright LED. That's a pretty, I don't want to shine it right in the camera when it comes on, but it's a pretty bright LED. Just gonna test this out, make sure it works. I got my negatives, my positives, and my switch wire all lined up there. So just want to see this light come on. Like I said, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes, depends on the response time to the photosensor, because it does have to adjust. Usually people, there we go, it just came on. So as you can see that it's on. I don't want to shine it directly into the camera, but it is on. Now once I take my hand off, it will shut off. So that's how you hook up a photocell. Now you can adjust the amount of sunlight that comes in there by sliding this little piece of metal up and down, which it just went off just now, so that's perfect. So I used to keep it all the way open, fully exposed. I'm just gonna snug this up so it's nice and tight there. This does have a different direction where you can move it left and right. You could angle it, you could loosen the screw up and angle it up and down, but I'd rather keep it like right the highest point facing up. That's where the sun, most of the sun comes. So this, this was connected to two lights. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a blue wire which travels to the next light over there, that light right there. And the red wire is obviously the one coming for the photocell. This black wire is going to this light here. So I'm working with it live. I don't shut the power off when I do these because I want to make sure they're working properly. But if you don't feel comfortable with working with live wiring, always shut off from the breaker. The key to it is working with it live, is you have to know which wire is live. Isolate that one first and then work with the rest. Put your last live wire back on. So everybody has a different rule. My rule is first off, last on. First off, last on. Some people do it differently, but I do it that way because I know I have control over that. I can take this off, cap it off, then I can work with the rest of these wires. Once I get all these tied in the right way, reconnect this one. Now I know the live ones, the circuit's live now. If I was going to reverse the process, do the same thing all over again. Take off the hot wire first, then deal with all these ones here, because at this point it doesn't matter. Now you gotta hoping it's only one circuit. Sometimes it's a secondary circuit in there. So if you're not sure, get your testers out and make sure there's no other live wires in there. Because some electricians, they will run two live circuits in there, even though you got one off. There could be a second one in there, but I count how many wires I see coming out. I got a black and a white, so black and white means one circuit. Now, if this was like 277 or 208, then potentially this could be a negative, could be a hot wire. So you gotta be careful with that too. But you gotta know what you're looking at. It's a lot more than what I'm explaining. But for the beginners out there, always keep a tester with you. If you're not confident with working with it live, always kill the power. Kill the power. And then another important thing, if you're working on electricity, always use a wooden or fiberglass ladder. I have a fiberglass ladder. This is the better ones to use. Some people use wood ones, but they're not as safe as they could be. If you got a real good strong one, it's good, but if you got a weak one and it's not too good, it could be bad. So I'm gonna button all this up, and I'm Nez Porter, just giving you guys a brief tutorial on how to wire a photocell. I'm putting all these wires back in there, mount this back on here, took off my safety chain, which is hanging these wires here, hanging the fixture rather, because this is a pretty heavy fixture. I don't know if you can see this. This fixture probably weighs about 10 to 15 pounds. So trying to hold that up there while you're doing it could be very difficult. And not to mention trying to do it with one hand. That's why I only did what I can do right now. So until next time, guys, I'm Nez Porter. And this is for my daughter, Sheila. She did say to make some more of these videos, so I'm going to start making a few more of these as I go along. I can't do a lot because I'm at work, but as I can, I will. Alright. Till next time, guys. Nez Porter signing out.